bun Mo Salah, yeah, Moissanite Salah, yeah. Them man there are frauds when it comes to the finals, but them are not real diamonds. Them are the Moissanite, fam. Call them man Moissanite Salah, bro. Yeah, them man there, yeah. It's the writing has been on the wall for a long time. I've seen lots of comparisons, and he's right to say what he's wanted to say, bro. Because, bro, this man has been living like on he's like on the cusp of greatness all the time. But how can you be on the cusp of greatness but you've never achieved it? What is this?
You know what it is, yeah. Listen, you can respect the goal scorer in it. Like with Mo Salah, I respect his goal scoring ability. I respect the fact that he's always there amongst the highest goal scorers and whatnot, and he's always in the big killer moments. He's there for his team. I'm not talking about finals. I'm talking about in big games here. I can respect all that, and he's been a part of Liverpool winning successfully for whatever they bought or whatever they've won. He's been part of that, right? But like, you can still not rate him, innit? You can still say, you know what, I prefer Eden Hazard. I will always, for me, be more of an Eden Hazard fan than I would be a Mo Salah. But look at it. Why are you shaking your head, Danny, bro? Why, bro? I like the way, not only the way Hazard plays, but I think fundamentally Hazard is a better player. Full stop. You know what I mean? So that's the way I look at football. But I'm not going to shit on Mo Salah. At the same time, I'm not going to shit on him. I'll be like, you know what? Salah's a good player, but I think Eden Hazard's a top player. And that's it, bro. That's it. Doesn't mean I'm shitting on one or the other, but it's what it is. You get me? Like, man, just take it too personal.
I'll be real, yeah. Listen, and you know what it is, yeah? Listen, you see them lot over there, yeah? The neighbours over the road there, the Liverpool lot. Do you know how weird them lot are? They're flipping weird, Saeed, bro. They're all weird. Anytime, anybody, they tried to sell me the Curtis Jones dream like he was the next, I don't even know, the next David Beckham or something, yeah? Then what's the other curly haired dude? Yeah, what's his name? Harvey Elliott.
Harvey Elliott, yeah.
They tried to sell me that one as well. Bro, like them man there, they're just as bad, bro. Decent. Yeah, they will tell you this one's world class, that one's world class. I don't care. We got onto Thierry Henry for 9 finals and no goals. Yeah, this guy's getting it as well. I don't care. This guy's getting it as well, bro.
You know what? Getting it as well. This year, I tried to basically, because Steve tried to talk about Erling Haaland, innit? Everyone always comes up to me saying about Erling Haaland finals, innit? And the way he was trying to defend Mo Salah, I was like, don't do this. I know you're trying to defend Erling Haaland, you know. I'm not with this, you know. So, like, bro, like, man, not scoring big games is what it is. You're going to get cooked for that, bro. If you want to be on that Ballon d'Or level, you're going to get cooked for that, man. It's simple as that.
Yeah, but the thing is, when your whole thing is goals, but then you don't score goals when it matters, people are going to get onto you.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because your whole thing is goals, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? If you had an all-round game and your whole thing wasn't goals, man couldn't use goals against you. Do you know what I'm saying? But if man are going to use goals for you, they have to use it against you. They do the same thing with Harry Kane. They're like, this guy scored 1 million goals and none of them meant anything. So
shit to no one.
Yeah. So, like, if they're going to do it with someone like Harry Kane, who is a very, very good finisher in a world of finishers that aren't very good, do you know what I mean? Then, bro, Salah have to hold it, bro. Because the fact that man could even throw that at Thierry Henry, one of the best players I've ever seen play football in this country.
Exactly.
So, if them man are doing the final thing with him, then Salah has to hold it as well. Unfortunately, that's life, innit?
Yeah. But the thing is with Harry Kane as well. Harry Kane is not just a good scorer. Harry Kane's actually a good football player.
A good footballer, exactly. He's not only goals.
He still gets it.
Same with Henry. Henry's not only goals, blood. Like,
exactly. Henry as well. But when you get to what it is, you see when your club, your fans put you on a pedestal and it gets to certain moments and it starts adding up. That's when you get cooked. And it's the fans' fault at the end of the day. Because Salah might be on the thing like, bro, I'm just a goal scorer. I don't even know what these men are on. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? But the reality of it is these men trying to push them up there with the likes of Ronaldo's and these man and that. Bro, you can't do all of that, bro. Because when it comes down to it,
that's crazy.
They're getting headlocked by Livramento and them, man. Cause Livramento and them are headlocking you and you're finished.
That's crazy, bro, you know. Imagine Ronaldo getting locked up by Livramento in a final, you know. That is wild, you know.
Crazy.
That's wild, you know. That's crazy.
And this is what I told you.
Honestly, Danny, I remember was talking about football's changed a lot.
They're throwing it about too loosely. This world class thing, bro. It's a mad.
Yeah, no, 100%. The term world class now is bro. You don't need to mash up that much work now to be.
No, that term is bastardized now, bro. Like, because the game's so dead. Yeah.
Hey, Danny, why are you just smiling there, bro?
The game's still dead. The term world class don't mean nothing.
Is Danny frozen?
You don't mean anything.
No, he's watching. He's just listening. He's just hearing it. Yeah, go on, Rance.
No, the term world class don't mean nothing now in football because the game's in the bin, bro. So because of that, like, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean what it meant, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and it probably hasn't meant anything for a while. That's the only truth.
I think a lot of words.
But this is where I jump in now.
A lot of words have lost their meaning nowadays.
That's the fans' fault. Man, our age are involved because we didn't do this when we were kids. Or when we were younger, someone never asked me, "Do you rate this guy?" It was never a conversation. You respected football players that did their thing. You recognized them as top players, but they weren't your favorite players. You just recognized them. You think I liked Alan Shearer as a kid? No, bro, the guy banged goals, I respect it. Top player. That's that. Now, people want to police top player and be careful. He's not a top player because he's not a baller. I hate that shit. If someone's consistent in their role and you recognize they're performing at a top level, they're a top player, whether they're your type of football player or not. I don't like this my preference player thing. Your favorite players is your favorite.
That doesn't work in the modern game because the modern game is so heavily system based. So that doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? That used to work. That used to work before when the ballers were.
No, that works now with me with Salah. I don't like.
No, but bro, I'm saying the ballers get put on the pitch and they have to sink or swim. That's what it used to be. Now it's you can put a baller in a team, and they can be in the perfect system to just make them look better than they are, bro. And there's a lot of players that are performing above their actual level as a player because
that's always been the case. That's always
no, it hasn't.
I remember the conversation we had in the GC a few weeks ago, where we're like, ballers suffer now because they might not get the right coach.
Absolutely.
So there's that part of it as well. They don't always just go into a system. If you get the wrong manager, you're done for. You're done. If you're a baller, if you're a technical player.
But this is exactly why we're saying the better players now are not the ones that are getting the numbers and are getting the game time because the game's gone away from them. And that's my argument. So a lot of these men that are doing well, it's because of the system. It's not because of their ability. Because the players with the most ability in the modern game are not the players that are thriving. They're not.
It depends. It's player to player, bro. It's case by case.
But in general, the players that are thriving the best are not the most talented ball players. Like, they're not. Back in the day, but that never you used to be able to stand on your ability. The best example,
if I showed you, if you remember the original Ballon d'Or, people forget there was 2 awards, World Player of the Year, Ballon d'Or. The original Ballon d'Or, when Nedved won it, if I showed you the midfielders that he won it ahead of, today, man would kick off. People would be angry. How's Rivaldo not got it? How's Zidane not got it? How's Rui Costa not got it? That's how people would behave today. Back then, we were like, yo, Nedved, he helped Juve get to a Champions League final. We understood why he got it. We understood it. The difference was, though,
but they were all ballers, the man you mentioned. When I look at this modern day Ballon d'Or list, all these men ain't getting nowhere near these lists.
Yeah, that's the football today problem. We know football's declined.
But there you go. But this is the overall argument. It's always gonna really be that, bro. Like, so it's either.
Yeah, but they're in the same era together. So I'll give you an example. I don't understand Vinicius Junior here. Vinicius Junior would be a good player in any era. He wouldn't be the best player 10, 15, 20 years ago.
In that Ballon d'Or era that you just mentioned, he would not be at a top team or anywhere near it.
No, he could be. He might be. You never know.
He won't be that Real Madrid team. He won't be that.
Because people forget David Beckham finished second in the Ballon in the World Player of the Year thing. And go look at who he's ahead of. But Saeed. Go look at who he's
all the players he is ahead of are better than Vinicius.
Are better than him, but they're better than Beckham. But Beckham
as well. But we know that was a popularity thing with Beckham. We know that though.
No, but that's 99, bro. He's arguably one of he's top 3 performer 99 when we won the treble. That's
I hear that. Also, David Beckham was a rock star. Bro.
The point I'm making is back then, if you achieved something, you were recognized for achieving. It didn't mean we saw you as the best footballer. It just means that season or that calendar year you won a World Cup and you did something in the Champs. This year, you won a league and you did something in the Chaps. If you were a top performer and helped your team get it, then ball, no problem. I'll give you an example. I think it was 2013, I want to say. I thought Robin should have got the Ballon d'Or. Because what he was doing for Bayern Munich in the Champions League was crazy. But because of the Ronaldo-Messi thing, no one even considered him. Bayern Munich when they won the treble. He should have got it for that reason. That's exactly what Nedved.
Ronaldo and Messi were winning them Ballon d'Ors purely just off numbers because they were putting up the most obscene numbers in the game.
They were.
So we decided that stats decide a Ballon d'Or instead of the
true.
Yeah.
So again, that's an era thing.
But the Ballon d'Or's lost its credibility so much.
Long time ago.
It's like, bro. Yeah. And you know what the thing is as well? Yeah, I don't know about you lot. Yeah, but as what do they call man prem tarts or something? Yeah, like that's what they call them, prem tarts, isn't it?
I've never heard of that, bro. You blatantly made that shit up, bro.
I swear to God, the other day, I saw that what's his name, man? What's his name? Kurt 0411 calling people prem tarts and that. So I thought that might be a word or something. But anyways, people that basically just watch the Premier League. When did we even care about the Ballon d'Or?
That's actually hilarious.
Yeah, but that's always been the way. It used to be you watch the Prem and then you watch the UCL. So even in English, I'll give you an example. Ransford remember this. I don't know how a Rhino is. In England, they used to say Zlatan wasn't world class because he didn't perform in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Whenever he faced English opposition, he got knocked out. Yeah. So that would always be in the papers. He's not world class because he don't perform in the champs. So that's always been. It's always been in England a Prem and Champion. They used to get onto Rooney. When we used to get knocked out of Champions Leagues before, obviously 09 or whatever, I used to get onto him. He's not performing in the big games. He's not.
Yeah, but I used to say that
was a combo.
Rooney needs to perform better in the big games, bruv, and also for England as well, blood. He needed to do better in the knockout games, bruv. Like his record in the knockout
one goal
is horrific, bro. Do you know what I mean? And when you look at the players that we associate with winning Ballon d'Ors and being all-time greats, they all have a World Cup legacy of some sort. Do you know what I mean? Of some sort, like he's got or something. Like he had neither. Do you know what I mean? And that definitely was something that I was looking at him for, because I was like,
Ronaldo, when he started to come out of his shell, and then he started against AC Milan. He dragged us against AC Milan.
That was Rooney. That was Rooney.
But that's what he's talking. He's talking about Wazza. Because my thing is, because I've never really rated the Premier that highly in terms of like a technical level for a league, not for a while anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Like what you do in the champs and what you do in international tournaments as a player, I'm looking at that, bro, because in the Champions League, English teams, notoriously, we don't do very well until recent times. We used to get slapped all over the place by everyone. There was no
2004.
There was no exception. So when I was growing up watching man get smoked by Depor and Leverkusen and them, man. So in my head, if you're not doing things in the Champions League,
Coruña and them, man.
So for me, the Champions League was where. So in my head,
Diego Tristan and them, man.
Yes, bro. So in my head, all the best players were playing in that competition because they were playing in Italy, in Spain, in Germany. So if you couldn't hang with these, man, you weren't level.